Starting your own practice is hard for many chiropractors. It's riddled with both struggles and successes. But here at the Chiropractic Philanthropist, we make it easy by getting chiropractors to share their struggles and lessons learned in life and practice so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. And now, here's your host, Dr. Ed Osburn.
All right. Welcome to TCB Podcast, my chiropractic brothers and sisters. And I got a special gift for you today. You got to stay till the end of this podcast. You got to listen up. And here's the deal: it's actually going to be this is possibly going to be the shortest podcast I have ever done, maybe except for the previous podcasts I've done. Let me explain. I have been so busy lately getting results for our clients, inside the laptop lifestyle community and also Men of Iron, that I have just not had time to do an interview. So here's for this podcast, I should say, an interview for this podcast. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some value. So 5 minutes of value for you. 5 minutes. And some of you may be going, Ed, that's not what I tuned in here for. Ed, I wanted to tune in to actually, listen to another chiro who's incredibly successful that's going to drop, their struggles, right? So the formula, we go through the struggles, their tips, strategies to get what you want inside of your business and life, and possibly throw them inside of the TCP time machine. Well, we're not going to do that today. Sorry to disappoint. I'm going to give you it all right now. We're going to give you a condensed version. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about brand awareness and growth and expansion. So I get on the phone often. Every week I get on calls with doctors who feel stuck. I get on calls with doctors who feel they've lost their purpose. They've been in practice 15, 20, 25, 30 years. And they're like, Ed, I got a great practice, but I feel stuck. I've lost my passion. You haven't lost your passion. If this message is connecting with you, doctor, you have not lost your passion. And if this is not you, by the way, you're still going to get value from what I'm going to tell you in about 10 seconds. See, the purpose of life is growth and expansion. It's about learning something new. It's not about the next marketing or chiropractic management coach. It's not about that, doctor. It's about learning something new. You know why so many people, the doctors that are learning things like how to market themselves, like via Facebook, via virtually. I mean, look, these are the early innovators in practice right now in chiropractic. The ones who are doing that, and you see, don't tell me you don't see them, because you see them all over Facebook. There's more and more doctors doing podcasts. There's more and more doctors doing Facebook Lives, doing basically shows, right? Branding themselves and getting out there and putting their message out to the world. They're learning something new, and they're talking about something that is not scripted. They're talking about their message, which is their purpose. So, Doc, if you are feeling that you are stuck, if you are feeling that you have lost your passion, I would suggest that you start to really, look and reflect on yourself. Are you learning something new? Because the purpose of life, my definition of that is growth and expansion. Are you learning something new? Are you putting your message, are you getting awareness out there of who you are and what you do? Start doing that. Start finding a way. Don't tell me you can't learn how to do a Facebook Live. Don't tell me that you don't know how to post on social media. There's 20 million different courses, and I'm going to give you something here. I'm going to give you a gift. I want to actually see how many people are listening to this message today. I'm going to give you something that's a value of almost $500 at the end of this podcast. So, how can we, as a whole, as a profession, get past all this bullshit dichotomy of mixers, meds, integrated? How can we get how can we get past this shit? Here's how. We all consistently just express our message of health and healing, our version of chiropractic. Could you imagine if we all promoted selflessly and created how that would fulfill your passion, how that would fulfill your purpose in life? We all became chiropractors for a reason. We became chiropractors because we wanted to help people at our core. It wasn't about leads. Stop, whoever is doing that, posting those on Facebook. It's like one after another. I had to stop, I don't want to see this anymore. 500 lead or 400 leads for chiropractor in Florida. Stop that. Every 3 minutes on Facebook, someone's posting that. People, these are people, they're not leads. Stop seeing people as a lead. See what happens when you start doing that. See people as actually having a soul instead of a click. Stop seeing people as a freaking click. Watch what happens. I hope you're getting this message, Doc. It's all about creating more awareness for what we do as chiropractors, but also as you know, for yourself. You need to market yourself. We're talking about brand awareness. You are your brand. So I'm going to give you some real clear action on this podcast. Number one, look at your business, look at your practice today. Look at your practice today. Where do you need to learn something new? Where is the gap? And how can you fill that gap? Are you projecting your brand, yourself, your practice out there to your community and beyond, to globally? And then why not? What do you need to actually make that happen? Now, I'm going to take this a step further because it's easy to identify where the gap is and how you can fill it. I'm going to give you the how in a second. We just talked about the what. However, you have to be able to identify the obstacles that are going to come up along the way that are going to hold you back from actually doing and executing on this. What are the obstacles? So I'll give you the obstacle. Most docs go, Ed, I have no idea how to do a Facebook Live. Ed, I don't know how to do a Facebook Live or live stream strategically, like in a way that would actually get people to engage, like, and follow me. Ed, I don't know how to do a Facebook Live stream so that people would actually do something, like we call it mobilize. So they would actually private message me and ask for help. And I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know how to do an interview on Facebook Live so that it's, myself, it's a split screen and I have the influencer over here and I'm placed next to them and I'm building my authority and my brand. I don't know how to do that, Ed. So here's my gift to you. We talked about the what, talked about the obstacle. Now you're looking at the how, so I'm going to give you the how. So I have a program, it's called, sorry, I'm getting messages at the same time here. So I have a program, it's called Cairo Guru. Probably the worst branding name I've ever chose. It's probably the worst. But you know what? We have over 200 members, 200 people. It's a paid group. It's called Cairo Guru. The program is a $499 value. I'm going to give it to you for free. I'm going to give you access for free. And here's the thing is that, giving stuff away for free is probably the worst thing that you can ever do, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to do it anyways because I just want to see how many people are actually listening to this and how many of you will actually do something. So if you will actually be mobilized. So I'm going to place the link for our Guru live stream training academy. We have a closed Facebook group and we have an online academy with multiple modules and videos on how you can actually create, how to actually create a Facebook Live or a live stream, the different technology that you can use, including mobile, and how you can actually get people to do what you want them to do. Now, we also include in that training, there's a module on what to create. Like how to do a Facebook Live and live stream so that you actually get engagement. So people listen and they actually do something. It's a $499 value. anyone who joins my laptop lifestyle mentor experience, often, it's been included as a bonus. We've been giving it to them, but at least 150 of the 200 people inside that group have paid to be there. And we're going to give you that. I'm going to give you access to that program for free, for life. All you got to do is add yourself to the Facebook group. So I'm going to put the link down below inside the show notes and inside of the show notes on the website. So the chiropracticphilanthropist.com. There'll be a webpage dedicated to this discussion today. You will go there, you will click on that, you will add yourself to the Facebook group, and then I will give you access to the trainings and tutorials, and they are very clear, very concise for the Guru program. Now, I'm going to make this limited. If you go and you see that link is gone, that means that the offer is ended. Do I know how many people we're going to offer this to? Probably not. Maybe 50. I don't know. But at some point, the voice will speak to me and it will tell me to stop. Don't give this away anymore. All right, Doc, so you know exactly what you need to do. We talked about the what, we talked about the obstacles, we talked about the how. I gave you the how. Now it's up to you. It's up to you. All right, Doc, I appreciate you. And I am so excited that this is my second monologue that I've ever done on the Chiropractic Philanthropist. I promise that the next episode is going to be an interview, and I know exactly who that interview is going to be with, and I'm going to connect with him this week, and we'll get that out on Monday next week. All right, you have an incredible day. Crush it in your practice, and continue to save lives. Peace out.
So you've heard the struggles, you heard the successes, and this episode is done. But there's still so much more to come and so much more to learn. Head on over to the chiropracticphilanthropist.com and sign up for our newsletter where you'll receive free practice management tutorials on how to hire your dream team, educate your patients, market your practice, and so much more. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Chiropractic Philanthropist.